INTJs, often regarded as the masterminds of the personality spectrum, naturally embody the traits of independence, strategic thinking, and intellectual depth. Their tendency to march to the beat of their drum and their preference for solitude often lead them to embrace the lone wolf archetype. This unique alignment stems from their inner world of ideas, their drive for self-sufficiency, and their ability to thrive without the need for constant social validation. Number 1. Self-sufficiency. INTJs embody the lone wolf archetype, thriving on self-sufficiency and valuing independence over reliance on others. Their ability to analyze situations and solve problems independently minimizes the need for external validation. Drawing strength from solitude, INTJs strategize and refine their vision for the future. While many seek collaboration, they prefer to work autonomously, ensuring efficiency and precision. Their trust is hard-earned, making them selective about who enters their inner world. This self-reliance may make them appear aloof, but they are focused on their goals. Confident in their intellect and abilities, they navigate life on their own terms, free from societal expectations. While they value deep connections over quantity, the lone wolf persona is fundamentally their natural state of being. Number 2. Disinterest in group dynamics. INTJs identify with the lone wolf archetype because they prefer working independently rather than navigating the complexities of group dynamics. While many enjoy teamwork and social harmony, INTJs often find inefficiency, office politics, and small talk distracting from their goals. Their logical minds thrive on clear objectives and structure. Unlike those who seek community, INTJs are content forging their own path, adhering to their principles even if it means standing alone. While collaboration can sometimes feel overwhelming, they often believe they can achieve more by working independently. This preference for independence may make them seem serious or unapproachable, but it reflects their focus on meaningful interactions. For INTJs, being a lone wolf is about enjoying the freedom to think, create, and achieve on their terms. Number 3. Focus on personal goals. INTJs align with the lone wolf archetype because their focus on personal goals outweighs any desire for social belonging. They are visionaries, relentlessly chasing mastery, success, and innovation without waiting for others to catch up. Group activities often feel like distractions, pulling them away from their carefully crafted plans. While many seek companionship for motivation, INTJs generate their drive, fueled by ambition and a desire for excellence. They don't need external validation. Achievement itself is the reward. Their ability to work alone gives them full control over their time, energy, and direction. Unlike those who compromise for group harmony, INTJs prioritize efficiency and strategic thinking, ensuring nothing stands in the way of their objectives. This relentless focus can make them seem distant, but it's simply their way of maximizing their potential. They build their lives with precision, choosing solitude as a tool for growth rather than a state of loneliness. For an INTJ, being a lone wolf isn't isolation. It's the ultimate freedom to create, achieve, and conquer on their terms. Number 4. Mysterious and hard to read. They don't wear their emotions on their sleeves, leaving people guessing about what they're truly thinking. While others engage in mindless chatter, INTJs prefer meaningful conversations, making their silence feel intense and enigmatic. Their calculated and reserved demeanor gives off an aura of intrigue, making them seem both intimidating and fascinating. People often mistake their quiet confidence for arrogance, but in reality, they don't see the need to explain themselves. They observe more than they speak, analyzing every situation with sharp precision before deciding whether to engage. Because they reveal so little, only a select few ever get close enough to understand them fully. This air of mystery makes them natural outsiders, reinforcing their lone wolf identity. They move through life with purpose, unbothered by the opinions of those who don't truly know them. For an INTJ, being unreadable isn't a defense mechanism. It's just the way they are, effortlessly commanding curiosity and respect. Number 5. Disregard for norms. While others conform to expectations, INTJs question everything, only accepting rules that make logical sense. They don't seek approval or validation, making them fearless in challenging outdated traditions and inefficient systems. This rebellious independence often makes them outsiders, but they see it as a strength, not a weakness. They forge their path, guided by intellect and strategy rather than social pressure. Small talk, office politics, and mindless trends feel pointless to them, further setting them apart from the crowd. Their disregard for norms isn't about being difficult, it's about valuing efficiency, authenticity, and progress over blind obedience. People may find their confidence intimidating, but INTJs have no interest in watering themselves down for acceptance. They would rather be alone in their truth than surrounded by people who don't think for themselves. For an INTJ, being a lone wolf isn't a choice. It's the inevitable result of refusing to follow the herd. Number 6. Selective social circle. They don't seek a large social circle, only a few deeply meaningful connections built on trust, intellect, and authenticity. As the saying goes, better to walk alone than with a crowd going in the wrong direction. They have no patience for shallow relationships or energy-draining interactions, preferring solitude over meaningless company. Because their standards are high, they often appear distant, but in reality, they value quality over quantity. Their friendships may be few, but they are unshakable and built on loyalty and mutual respect. For an INTJ, being a lone wolf isn't isolation, it's a conscious choice to protect their peace and surround themselves only with those who truly matter. Number 7. Thriving in solitude. INTJs embrace it as the perfect space for deep thinking, creativity, and self-mastery. As the saying goes, a wise man is never less alone than when he is alone. Socializing drains them, but solitude recharges their mind, allowing them to sharpen their vision without distractions. They don't rely on external validation, finding fulfillment in their progress and achievements. Free from the noise of the crowd, they move through life with quiet intensity, focused on what truly matters. For an INTJ, solitude isn't loneliness. It's the ultimate freedom to think, create, and evolve on their terms. INTJs don't choose the lone wolf life. It chooses them, shaped by their self-sufficiency, deep focus, and refusal to follow the herd. They thrive in solitude, valuing meaningful connections over shallow socializing and carving their path with relentless determination. In a world that often misunderstands them, INTJs embrace their independence, proving that true strength comes from within,